I was raised in Jewish faith, but as a kid, I never connected to or with God. I was curious about him, but ultimately I turned away from Judaism when I realized I just didn't want to go through with my bat mitzvah. And then I wandered pretty faithless through life and consumed with doubt for probably about 15 years. And when I met Jimmy, he was Christian. But I noticed in the last several years him just drifting further and further away from his faith. And I felt guilty, wondering to what extent that was, my responsibility. We started looking for a church at the beginning of the year, which I thought was something of a sacrifice that I was making for him, something I thought I was doing for Jimmy. And when we found City Coast, pretty early in our search we found City Coast, and God piqued my interest for the first time in a very long time. This year I've grown to understand and to know God in a way that I never have, translated through the heart of this church, of City Coast. God's light and grace really resonate with me, but what has especially been impactful is the way that I feel so whole when I follow the example set by Jesus. Jimmy and I both had conversations with Charlie about baptism leading up to this. We hadn't decided yet that we were going to do it. And one of the things that stuck out to me, it's kind of funny, we had independent conversations, and Charlie had mentioned to me that he had talked to Jimmy about part of the reason you do it is obedience. That was the piece that Jimmy struggled with. His obedience. The faith part made perfect sense to him, but the obedience didn't. And Charlie commented on how we were sort of flip-flopped in that. Obedience, I'm great at that. but doubt was still there. And so I chose to be baptized when I realized that I'm ready to confront my doubt. And and it became important to me because it's another act of the same obedience that has nourished my soul this year. And now I hope to grow in Christ with City Coast, which is literally the slogan of Rooted. I was writing this. And my baptism today marks a decisive beginning to that journey. So I'm eager to set an old version down and explore the depths of love and peace that are possible when humbly